What is up, you guys? What is up, you guys? Excuse me for my ring light. I'm going live on different platforms this Sunday morning, October the 6th. Start my live over here. This is big. No matter when you set this stuff, it always ends up going crazy. What is up? What is up? What is up? Gonna give everybody just a few moments to join. What's going on, you guys? How's your Sunday going? What's up, Ash? How we doing? What's up, Mike? Mike Lessie 997. How you doing? Granny Fire Pants, Bo Evans, Lamort Wofor, TJS. What's going on? Karada Goddess. What's going on? Sam, the Booster. What's going on? Jerry, how you doing? Jasandova, June, Darren, how you guys doing? I'm also on YouTube if you want to follow me over there. Figure I go live. I got to get back in my TikTok, guys. I'm really been feeling YouTube 2024 has been a game changer for me. I wish I would have actually started out over there, but not to say that TikTok is not a great platform. I just like TikTok. I just like YouTube's more stable over there, so that's why I've been over there. And I had a lot more success over there. But I don't want to get into all of that on this video. I want to, guys. I've helped just over 2,000 people since I've been doing this, coaching and mentoring people about affiliate marketing and digital marketing. And I wanted to talk about some of the main things why people fail. All right. It's so sad. I meet some great people. I meet some very smart people that are just have so much potential, but man, sometimes these things, man, just cause them to give up and quit. And there's really nothing I can do about it except accept it. Me, I'm very, very passionate. I'm very passionate about what I do. I want to see people win. I've been through a lot of the stuff that they have been through in this business. So I try and help navigate them through the obstacles and challenges they may be facing. But at the end of the day, you guys, it's up to you guys whether or not you wanna keep going in this business. It's a lot of people, they assume like once you get that mindset, once you made up your mind, once you've made a decision in the beginning, like, hey, I really want to do this. I'm tired of what I'm doing now and it isn't working. So I really want to do this and try this. And people come into it and with this this great boost of confidence, and then reality starts setting in to where, hey, this is a lot harder than what I thought it was. And it's not entirely your fault. A lot of people are being misled where people are saying, hey, you could do this for only 4 hours a day, 2 hours a day, and you can make $30,000 in a month and stuff. And then you might even see some people saying, hey, I made 27. Like, I even have my picture. I had a 27, almost $28,000 month, right? The screenshot I'm showing you is from April. No, I'm sorry, from May to June. And you see stuff like that, and you say, hey, I want to do that too. But what I want to talk about is what actually gets us to that particular success. you have to do some things and have some things in order to reach that success. And understand that everybody has a different time, right? This didn't happen overnight. I wish it would have, but it didn't. It didn't. So I'm going to talk about a few things that actually helped me, that I have learned, and a few things that I see with working with other people that have come far or didn't come far, and usually end up not continuing to do this, you guys. So I want you to see if you are qualified for success, because you have to be qualified for success. Just because you want to make money, just because you want to be a millionaire, just because you want to leave a 9-to-5 job, doesn't actually mean that you actually will. Just because you purchase a product or a course or a master class or took part in a challenge doesn't mean that you're going to actually be successful in it, right? It takes work. It takes these things I'm going to talk about where I see where a lot of people just give up and stop doing this altogether, right? And like I said, I've worked with over 2,000 people. I've had a level of success. This year, we've already surpassed $3 million in revenue over the past almost 5 years now. And I've seen it all, done it all, experienced it all, from trends coming and going to things changing with the economy to technology and innovations, everything that could possibly happen to this business, to where you have a plan, but then something comes in and throws things off. But having these things that I'm going to show you guys has actually helped me to keep going. And what I encourage my students, my clients, to have these things in order and make these things a happen, make these things a habit, and discipline themselves in order to be successful. All right. So the first thing I want to talk about, and while I'm doing this, guys, in the comments, I want you guys to tell me, what is one big thing that you feel is really, really hindering you from success? All right. One big thing that you feel is like, man, if I could just get this, then I would be fine. I probably could do this stuff that I see all these people doing on the internet and making this money. Put those in the comments, and I'm going to address those as well in the comments, and I'm going to give you some advice, all right, on how you can overcome that, all right? And just to be clear, man, I've helped people with OCD. I've helped people with ADHD. I've helped help people with all different walks of life become successful. All right, so let's hop into it. By the way, like I said, I'm on YouTube. You can follow me at the same name, Dadlearnsmoney. I'm on all platforms. I'm on TikTok right now, and I'm also live in my private communities. But you can also follow me on YouTube. All right, so one of the first real things, all right, and by the way, you guys, get those likes up. We at 285 right now. I'm going to like myself. Nobody can like me more than me, all right? If this is your year, that's going to change the game. If you're going to walk into 2025 with a whole new game plan, a whole new mindset to become financially free, I want you to give me some likes. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those likes up to our first 1K. I really appreciate it. All you got to do is just repeatedly tap the screen on your device, right? If you're on mobile, you'll see these hearts come up, right? And yeah, we're going to push the live out further into the algorithm, and I really appreciate it. It really helps me, you guys. All right. So the first thing is starting, okay? Some people just won't start. Some people are trying to find the perfect time to start. Let me know if that's you. Some people are trying to wait till they have the money to start. Some people are trying to wait for some perfect moment to actually just begin, right? Or maybe you're trying to find the perfect thing to buy, or find the perfect group to join, or the perfect course to invest in. Like, what is preventing you from just starting, right? Because I know it's a lot of stuff on the internet. What is stopping you from starting? Is it so much stuff out there you don't know who to believe? Some people are saying it's real. Some people are saying it's a scam. Some people are having success. And you see other people saying, hey, that's not what you think. What is your fear of success, right? What is your fear from actually just picking something and starting, right? Worried about how it ends later, but right now, nothing is going to happen unless we actually start. As long as we're on the fence, as long as we're overanalyzing, as long as we're researching, and as long as we're consuming people's content online, and never actually taking part and taking a leap of faith into something, investing in something, participating in something, the change is never going to come. Nothing changes unless something changes, all right? So tell me, what is your biggest fear of starting, all right? That is one of the biggest and hardest things. Some people keep searching so long. They say, hey, I want to do this, but they keep searching for how they're going to do it, right? For so long till they never actually get started at all right? So this is why we see all these people putting content on social media. They're basically trying to nurture you, trying to break down your skepticisms, trying to eliminate all your doubts, trying to educate you, trying to motivate you, trying to change your mindset, because one of the biggest things that people struggle with in the beginning is actually just taking action on something, right? It's that fear of success, okay? What if this isn't the right thing? What if I start and I find out? What if it's not real? What if it's a scam? What if it's too hard? What if maybe I don't have a laptop, maybe I don't have a phone, maybe I like all of these things, get into your fear. What are people gonna think? What if someone sees me, right? Those are reasons, a lot of the fears of why people don't start. And I can only tell you guys, listen, you don't really know. You can do a lot of research. You can you can ask around, you can see the testimonials, and all of those things may be true, right? But your experience is just going to be your experience. And if it is a good investment, if it is a good product, you'll never know unless give it a shot and try. And don't be afraid of failure. When you fail or you find out something isn't as good as they said it was, you just learn from it and move on and never work with that person again. I got something on my eye. What is that? You know what I mean? So I would tell you, listen, when I first started, I lost money. And not all of it was scammed. I didn't get scammed. I have been scammed, but not all of it was scammed. It just was, some stuff was way too hard, or some stuff was not as helpful as I would have liked. Maybe the videos didn't break down as much as I needed to know. Didn't answer all my questions. Sometimes I felt like there wasn't enough help or support, and things like that. So I've had to stop doing some things as well, So you're never gonna know unless you actually just try and start. So don't let your fear of success, don't let your own your fears, your doubts, your procrastination, overthinking it, searching over and over, stop you from actually starting. All right. So after that, another thing is people compare themselves to others, right? A lot of people are seeing other people doing some magnificent things on the internet, and they believe it's supposed to happen to them the same way, the same time. And that's not always true, right? There are, I give you an example. There are people on social media that are highly successful. I'm talking about they've made multi-million dollars in sales, right? And you might go look at their channel, their platform, and they might have 4,000 followers or 4,000 friends, versus somebody, who has hundreds of thousands or even millions of followers and fans and friends or whatever. And you would think that they're super, super successful, and they're not, right? So Don't compare yourself to others, right? The way they got there and the process, and even what you think is successful may not be successful. I get people that sign up and ask for my services from me and my company, and they have hundreds of thousands of followers, and they're not making any money, right? You have to know, not look at what's on the surface. All right, but don't compare yourself to others, because you also don't know what they have an advantage over you as, right? So this person may have more time than you do. This person may have some educational background in marketing or something, right? Some people just have a natural talent of just being comfortable on camera. They know how to talk. And where I'm from, we call it the gift of gab, right? They know how to talk to people. They know how to relax, right? Some people are visual learners, right? And then some people can read and get it and go out there and do it, right? Some people need group or need a lot of support. Some people like to work alone, right? And then like I said, some people just have just more time, right? Where you lack, right? You're putting time into the business, but you don't have as much time. They don't have a job, but that's their strength right now, because they can put more time into the business versus you. And if they're able to put more time into the business, most likely they're going to get results faster than you are. They're able to put out 8 videos a day. You can only put out 1 video a week, right? So the success loves speed, and I'm just using this as an example. All right, I cannot get that up my eye. What is that? But success loves speed, and those people are going to be able to do more things than you, because their situation and their circumstances are different. Okay, so never compare yourself to others. How it happens for you is how it's going to happen for you. How your reality is how your reality is. All right, it does not mean you're less than. It doesn't mean that it's going to be impossible. It doesn't mean that you're not going to achieve your goals. It just means, based off your knowledge, based off your work ethic, based off your time, based off your consistency, this is how you're going to get there, right? And their situation, circumstances, and all those other things are different from yours. All right. After comparing themselves to others, some people overanalyze and are perfectionists. So this is after they've signed up, right? Now they want to create the perfect digital product. They want the video to be perfect. They want the script to be perfect. They want the lighting to be perfect, the time to be perfect, all of those things. They're tweaking, always trying to make better, and never actually put out content or post or complete the website or whatever that may be. Sign off on the ebook and throw it out there to the world. Nope, some people never do that because they're always trying to make it perfect. Let me know if this is you. Are you a perfectionist? Put this in the comments. Do you overanalyze? Do you got OCD? Do you have ADHD? Are you always trying to just make sure the teeniest and tiniest pieces of detail are on point, so much to where you never fully finish the product or your task, right? Listen, I am not a perfectionist. I learned how to stop doing that long time ago, you guys, right? Because the details that we're paying attention to, the persons or people who it's for don't care about, right? And if it is something that's wrong, we can fix it, right? Most of this stuff is easy and quick fixes, right? But we're wasting time by not putting it out there. I'm not going to make money unless I put the product out there and start marketing it and have a landing page and a sales page so people can go there, purchase, check out, and I make some income. But as long as I'm on hold trying to create and perfect, I'm not going to make any money. Right? So it's not always perfect. My website isn't perfect. My domain isn't perfect. The product mock-ups aren't perfect. The copy, the words, the text, the fonts, everything isn't always perfect, right? The marketing isn't perfect. The videos aren't perfect. Nothing. I tweak and make the changes as I go, right? But I'm moving, okay? I'm not holding things up trying to be perfect. And that is a big downfall on why a lot of people never become successful, right? Perfectionism is the enemy of success. Don't try and be a perfectionist, all right? Next, guys, another reason why people fail, like I said, if you're just joining me, I've worked with over 2,000 people. I currently make 6 figures every single month. I've grossed over $3 million in sales revenue over the past 4 to 5 years. So I've helped clients and customers and people, build businesses from scratch or fix the businesses they're already in that wasn't profitable or not making any sales at all, right? So these are the common things that I've found that a lot of people struggle with that hinders their success, and they ultimately end up quitting and failing. All right. So we talked about starting, we talked about fear of success, we talked about comparing themselves to others, we talked about overanalyzing and perfectionism. And the next thing is going to be giving up instead of fixing the problem. Look, we're entrepreneurs, you guys. We are entrepreneurs, and we're in the business of fixing problems, business of solving problems. But you can't fix or solve your own problems in your own business, right? That's how we make our money. We're putting out products that are solving people's problems. We're saving them steps. We're saving them the trouble, right? But in your own problems, in your own business, a lot of people give up and quit when they encounter a problem. Okay? I'll give you some examples. We post on YouTube. We'll post on TikTok. After about 3 or 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks, you still keep getting 200 views. And you say, hey, I'm not going to TikTok. TikTok is not for me, so let me go over to Facebook. You get the same thing on Facebook. Man, it's not Facebook. Let me try Instagram. Instagram, you get the same thing. Man, this is the same thing. Let me go to YouTube, right? Then you go to YouTube, and you have the same problem on all platforms, and then you ultimately conclude that social media isn't for you. Now you've made the assumption that social media isn't for you. There is a reason why you're stuck in those small views. There's a reason why it's not working when you go to a different platform. And I'm just using this as an example. And you have to figure out what that problem is, fix it until you encounter another problem, and you rinse and repeat and do the same thing. Find out what the problem is and fix it. But we don't quit. Because if you're in your own business, right, and you're an entrepreneur, you're always going to encounter problems, obstacles, challenges. You're always going to have to troubleshoot. So you got to start learning, right? I have people, they build a website. They be like, yo, I built my website, but I logged in and opted into my website, and my emails aren't working. They're not sending the emails, or I keep getting a 404 error page. System.io or whatever funnel builder or landing page builder they're using is not working. So I'm going to try this. And then they have the similar problems, right? You just got to find out what's wrong. But it's not a reason to give up and quit. It doesn't mean that what you're doing is not what you're supposed to be doing. You just need to figure out what it is that you need to stop doing and start doing it the right way. That's all. But don't quit. Don't quit. Figure it out. Why can't we just figure it out? Something's going on with my TikTok over here. I don't know what's happening. I just stopped the live. Let's try it again. I think we're back. Now it's them blocked me. But yeah, you can't give up, and you can't just quit just because you have a problem. Figure out what the problem is and let's fix it. That's all. Let me know if any of these things I've talked about so far resonates with you the most. And if they are, definitely drop a comment or a question, or let me know in the comment section, right? And let's talk about it. Right? What are you going to do different? How are you going to overcome these things? All right. What's your plan? And speaking of plan, that brings me to our next point. Another reason why people fail in this business is not having a plan. Right? Nobody has a plan. All they know is, I want to make money. That's the plan. My plan is to make money. That is not a plan. That is a desire. Anything you want takes planning. If you want to get a job, you got to plan on how you're going to get a job. How are you going to get a job? What's the first thing you got to do to get a job? Fill out some applications. Go to some job places, job fairs. Maybe you need to get some more education. Right? Maybe you need to get some more experience. And then what's the plan into that? What's the plan of doing that? There are plans or many plans that lead to your ultimate desire or your goal. So you say, hey, I want to sell digital products. Cool. How are you gonna sell them? What are you selling them for? I want to make money. What do you want to use the money for? Because I want to do this. All of those require a plan inside of them. So you say, hey, I've been thinking, the way I want to make money online, I want to sell digital products. Cool. All right. Great choice. All right. What digital products you going to sell? All right. Who are you going to sell them to? Right. How much do you need to sell so that you can do this full time? Right. How are you going to market the digital product after you figured out what you're going to sell and who you're going to sell to? Right. I'm going to market it on YouTube. Okay, what's your YouTube strategy? How are you going to get yourself in front of people, right? How are you going to get your content seen? What are you going to talk about? How do you know that they're going to watch your content, right? What do you have to do to help them find you on YouTube? What do you have to do to help them to be engaged in your content and watch it from beginning to end? How are you going to sell your digital products through YouTube once you have that strategy? Where are those people going to go? Well, what is your entire plan? Why should these people buy from you, right? Where are these people hanging out? Or do they hang on YouTube? Okay, cool. What are they searching for on YouTube? What's the strategy to get yourself seen by these people so that they are the perfect candidates to purchase your product, right? What is the plan of your plan of your plan of your plan? It is not, hey, I want to make money online. I want to leave my job. That is your desire. How are you going to do it? What's the plan? Everybody has a plan, even criminals. They know how they're going to do the crime. They have a whole game plan to the T. Everybody know their job. Everybody know their position. Everybody know what time, the process, what they need to have, what they need to look out for, where they need to be. All of those things, they discuss it over and over, rehearse it, everything. McDonald's got a plan. They got a plan for your shift when you come into work. They got a plan for the year. They got a plan for the quarter. Everybody has a plan, and everybody that has a business has a plan. And you want to start an online business without a plan. You want to start an online business with a desire and think that your desire alone is going to make you millions, and it's not. Not even close. Everybody got a dream, but not everybody got a plan. Somebody need to write that down. I might need to use that. Everybody got a dream, but not everybody got a plan. 99% of people don't. That's why it's only 1% of people who are successful that become millionaires. They have plans. They have plans the moment they start walking. Their parents be planning for them. They have plans the moment they graduate from high school. They have plans the moment they get out of college. Shoot, your mama have a plan for you to get to bed on time. I have 2 twin daughters, and I give them a plan on how to get A's on every single progress report and every report card so they can make the principles list. I literally give them a plan. This is how you do it. And they understand it. It's not complicated. I made it simple enough for 9-year-old girls to understand, but they have the plan. This plan is going to fail, babies, if you don't do this. And they understand it. If they don't get all A's, they know why. Because they went off of their plan, some way, shape, form, or matter. What do you plan? What's your plan? How are we gonna do it? Yeah, you bought the product. Yeah, you bought the course. Yeah, you learned from it. And all of this stuff, you watched the videos or you didn't watch the videos. But what is your plan to become profitable from it? How are you going to do it? Some of y'all buy the courses and they tell you how to do it, tell you how to create the plan, but you don't create your own unique plan for yourself. They're telling you the what and the how. You just got to figure out how to use what you've learned for yourself. And then the money is going to come. Your plan is going to let you know when you need to keep going, even though you're not seeing the results that you would like to see. Your plan is going to keep you motivated. Your plan is going to keep you focused. Your plan is going to keep you disciplined. Your plan should keep you consistent, but you don't have one. You just have a desire. I want to make money. Why am I not making money? I don't know, but I need to make some money. Your plan is I'm going to post videos, but you don't have a plan on what type of videos you supposed to be posting. Your plan is to be consistent. That ain't a plan. Your plan is to market on YouTube. That ain't a plan. Your plan is to join Facebook groups. That ain't a plan. We need plans. We need strategies. We need tactics. We need to step by step, blueprint by blueprint, day by day, week by week, quarter by quarter, month by month, year by year, hour by hour. What should we be doing that's leading us to the ultimate goal? What are we doing? Your plan is to watch Netflix and then post a video after you're done, and it ain't going to get you nowhere. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? I know this is hard to hear. I get it, but you need to hear it. I've followed the same plan for 5 years. Which brings us to the next point. All right. So we've talked about so far starting. Some people just can't start. Some people have a fear of success. That was number 2. Some people compare themselves to others. That was number 3. Some people overanalyze and are trying to be perfect. That was number 4. Some people give up instead of fixing the problem. That was number 5. Number 6 is not having a plan. And number 7 is not thinking this is a business. I hate the word side hustle. This is a business. But we don't treat it like that. We treat it as a hobby. We treat it as a hustle. We treat it as a secondary or third or fourth option. I'm going to try this. This is my main thing. This is what my job is, what I take very seriously. But this is right here. If it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. There ain't no good way to run no business. That ain't investing. You have a whole business and you're not doing what you need to do to get better within it. You think everything is supposed to be handed to you, that somebody is supposed to help you solve everything. Somebody is supposed to fix every problem for you, and that's not going to happen. We're not babies, you adults. We can't help you do it. Some of the funniest things I get is, hey, Ronnie, I don't have time to do this. I work 12 to 15 hours. That's your problem. You got to make time, find the time, create the time to do it. But this is how you do it. I'm giving you the plan, I'm giving you the blueprint, but you got to execute it. I don't have the answer to that problem. I'm tired. I was too. But you know what outweighed me being tired? Being broke. I wanted to be rich more than I wanted to have sleep. I'll sleep when I become rich. I don't know how to create a funnel. Here's templates. Learn how to use the templates first, but learn the software because you're in business. You gotta take charge in your own business. It's yours, right? I'm not gonna you might as well keep the job if you're only gonna depend on somebody else all the time. That's why people work, the security, the stability, the guarantee that they're gonna, if I work and put in the hours, they're gonna give me a paycheck. I don't have to worry about the business. They worry about the business. I just worry about my small little part. If that's what you want and desire, if that's what you've been wired to believe, then you don't need to be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs are leaders. There is help for entrepreneurs to become successful. There are coaches, there are mentors, there are tools, there are softwares, there are programs, there are courses, there are workshops, there are groups and communities, all types of things. But at the end of the day, you got to pull your own weight. You got to do it for you. Even if some things are flawed, because you're never going to find anything that's absolutely 100% perfect for you. But it doesn't mean that you should quit. So like I said, think of this as a business. Treat it as a business. Seriously, like it's your business and you got millions or billions of dollars invested in it and it's got to work. Switch on that mindset and see what happens. It'll change your entire life. Entire life. Why is this? Okay, so when I try and like myself, then the whole thing just moves. And that's basically it, you guys. I just wanted to get that off my chest. I just wanted to show you guys, listen, starting, fear of success, comparing yourself to others, overanalyzing, and perfectionism, giving up instead of fixing the problem, not having a plan, and not thinking this as a business is why so many people quit and fail. I hope this resonated with you. If you're watching this on replay or something like that, drop me a like or drop me a comment. Drop me and let me something in the comment section. Let me know what resonated with you. I always reply back. Make sure you follow me on YouTube, Dad Learns Money, and all other social media platforms. The same username, Dad Learns Money. All right. If you want to learn how to make money with digital products and affiliate marketing, digital marketing, yo, hit me up. I think I can help you. Got a lot of knowledge, expertise, and credentials. All right. You guys stay blessed. And I'll see you on the other side of success.